name is Chris and welcome to my new channel, Outdoor Brotherhood 307, where we explore everything there is in the outdoors here in Wyoming. Here we will do everything you can think of in the outdoors, from hunting to fishing, camping to backpacking, and everything in between. We will also be doing gear reviews, our preparations that we do prior to our expeditions, and just what we do to have fun. Here in Wyoming, we love to enjoy the outdoors, and this is just my way of sharing it to you. As my introductory episode, this will be just a short gear review of some of the basic gear that I use on almost every trip that I have. Right now it is the middle of February, so it'll be a little bit more geared towards wintertime activities, camping and ice fishing, which I thoroughly enjoy both. To start out, we will start out with one of my favorite little items, which is my isobutane stove. Just a nice, easy little guy like this. Comes in a easy to use case, and I will put the links for everything that I am going to review in the comments below, so that way if any of this stuff does interest you and you would like to try it out for yourselves, then you can. For this little guy, just pick up one of these isobutane cans at your local sporting goods store or Walmart. You can pick them up online as well. I'd recommend just going to Walmart or your local sporting goods stores and pick them up. Nice and easy. This one's Jetboil brand. Picked it up from Sportsman's Warehouse. Just simply thread it on like this. Make sure you get it nice and tight. And the nice thing about these is pretty tall can, pretty heavy, decent base on it, so most of the time they will sit. You can buy a base for these separately. I've just chosen not to. I don't feel like I really need them. When I use my taller system, which is a lot like a Jetboil, which I will introduce in another episode, that's when I use it, because then you get the height, a little bit more of a tip over feature. But something this small, usually don't need it. This one's pretty straightforward and simple. Just got a little twist knob right here. This one is made by Olicamp. It's one of the cheaper ones that you buy. I got it just because I got it when I was first starting out. Didn't think it'd last this long, but it just so happens to be a great little stove that I've kept it and just haven't traded out. But you just thread it onto the can, turn on your fuel, and she lights right up. Unfortunately, I don't have my lighter with me right now, or I'd light it up and show you. But these do work really, really well. The other type I have, which I will show you, is not with me at the moment. Feels kind of embarrassing, but I will get that, and I will also put that in the next episode. The other thing I'd like to introduce you guys to is this is my basic go-to knife set. This is made by Camillus Titanium. Just a little nice 3-piece set. I like it because it's kind of an all-around, mainly for fishing, and I am a fisherman and a hunter. This is geared towards more fishing and hunting. You've got yourselves a gut hook for hunting purposes. Comes with a nice little finger hold so you can get a good grip on it when you're opening the animals up. Then also comes with a smaller, more of a skinning blade. Again, all of them have these nice little finger holds so you can keep a grip on it. You don't have to worry about dropping it, especially when you're out in the wilderness. You don't want to drop it in the mud and then end up contaminating that meat with dirt and debris and anything else that might be lying around. And the third piece is a bigger skinning knife. This is made more, I would call it more of a caping knife, where you cape the animals, get it all torn apart, get all the skin off, and get it processed so you can put it in your pack or put it in your vehicle, whichever you decide. I pack out most of my animals. Comes in a nice little belt holster. I've had this one for probably 4 or 5 years. Used it quite a few times. They're real nice, real durable. You do have to sharpen them obviously every once in a while, because let's face it, I mean, if you've been in the outdoors any amount of time, your blades do get dull. So you will have to sharpen them. I will show you guys my sharpener in a later episode. It's proven very useful for me. I've used it for many years now, and it's done great for me. I just use a typical carbon sharpener. The next item I will be showing you is just my basic pack saw. This is just a basic pack wood cutting saw, lock blade style, used for cutting down branches. It actually works really well for helping process meat, cuts through bone, wood, and honestly just a good little weed whacker for wood, or for trail clearing if you need to. Nice locking blade. Not your typical where your lock's down here. It's actually right here on this little push. You just push down, she folds right back up. Mine's kind of dirty because obviously I just recently used it and I haven't had a chance to clean it. But it is an all-around pretty good saw. I mean, it's packed. I like it because it's lightweight. It's perfect for my pack. It's not too big. It collapses down, and I can just slide it in the pouch of my pack. The other thing is I am an avid ice fisherman. Love to go ice fishing, and so a lot of my stuff, especially in the wintertime, will be geared towards ice fishing. One of the things I like to use when I'm ice fishing are tip-ups. Now, this one is a Frabill dog bone tip-up. As you can see, looks like a bone. The reason why I like these is because they're pretty steady, they're pretty reliable. Frabill makes a really good product in my opinion. I like these because, as many of you know, if you've gone ice fishing, when you put these down in the hole when you're fishing, they do tend to freeze. These ones are plastic, but they are solid. They're not a whole lot of construction, and so the construction that is to it is pretty snug, pretty solid. And so when you have to pop these out of the ice, less chance you're going to end up breaking them. Frabill did make a good high quality product here. The only thing I really have an issue with every once in a while is the spools on the bottom breaking, which is actually not that bad because, I mean, this one's even got a crack in it right now, but still useful because the material that they use is pretty pliable, and so it works great. Nice thing about these, if you do have to change them out, you can order just replacement spools online, and these just slide right off, slide back on, and you're good to go. These are my go-to tip-ups for ice fishing. I love to use them. They're great, really reliable, and they last a long time. I've had, current set that I have, I've got about a dozen of them, and I've had them for a couple years now, and they've always treated me good. Caught plenty of fish on them, especially up here in the cold winters. The last couple things on my list are, this is my ice fishing case. Just travel case, protects my rods. It's Bass Pro Shops XPS case. I like it because it's small, it's light, but it's also pretty durable. I mean, this is going to protect your rods when you're traveling from your house out to the lake to go ice fishing, or if you're traveling to a different location, riding around the back of your vehicle, bumping around, you're not going to have to worry about a whole lot. It's got a secondary compartment up here, which I haven't had a chance to fill mine, but you can put your marshmallows, worms, bait, hooks, sinkers, whatever you need, just extra stuff that you might need on your trip. I've got two poles in here. My main one, which is this one right here, is just a Beaver Dam 26-inch glass noodle. I like it a lot because, as you can see, it's got a lot of sensitivity. This is perfect for even your smaller panfish, crappie, perch, bluegills. I've caught some pretty nice trout on this one. So, I mean, it's sensitive, but still pretty durable. I picked this one up at Walmart. Honestly, I just wanted to try out something new. I've used Shakespeare Ugly Sticks up until this point, and they've always proven really good to me. Unfortunately, my Ugly Stick that I have had an incident with my son and got broken, which, as most of you know, with Ugly Sticks is actually pretty hard to do. But unfortunately, my son did manage to break mine. You will see him, I'm sure, in later episodes. But as it is, accidents happen, and if you have kids, you know exactly what I mean. But mainly what this is going to be is, this is just my way of wanting to show people the Wyoming outdoors and the outdoors in general. I will be traveling to different locations for outdoor adventures as well. Me and my family have a fishing trip planned for Arkansas later on this year in June, which I will be filming plenty of. I've got my nice little action camera that I use. This one is just an Icasco. It's an Icasco EK7000. Great little camera. I like it. So far it's proven exactly what I need. Right now I've got it mounted on my backpack clip, which did come with it, which is really nice because then I can clip it on my backpack when I'm hiking through the woods or hiking down a lake or whatever, and I can video while I am walking. But nice little portable action camera, works great, takes an SD card, has a slot for obviously if you need to go direct power. Comes with 2 batteries. I've got a pretty big memory card in there now because I don't like having to carry multiple memory cards, so I just get one big one and then carry a couple backups just in case. Does come with case as well, but I did buy, they offer a bundle that you can get with this also on Amazon. I will put it on in the comment section as well. They offer a bundle that you can get a bunch of different accessories, float tube that attaches to it in case you take it out boating or kayaking and it falls in the water. It'll keep it afloat so you can retrieve it. Comes with a bunch of different clips, a bunch of different mounting systems. It's got a chest rig, it's got a head rig, it's got mounting pads for hooking onto bike helmets, motorcycle helmets, skydiving, anything you want to do really. But I've come to find out it's a pretty durable little camera. Batteries on these last quite a while. It comes with 2 of them right out the get-go, so I mean that's nice. And it's worked great for me. It even comes with a vehicle window mount, which you guys will get to experience later on in later episodes when I'm videotaping going on my other trips. But if you are subscribed to my channel, I want to thank you. Like I said, this is just the beginning. Hopefully you'll be with me while I explore this channel and make it everything that I can. Everything I do is for you guys, and appreciate any comments you have, anything you would like to see. If there's any certain gear that you haven't had a chance to try out or that you're curious about, you can always ask me about it. I have plenty of gear here at the house that I use, and I've also got plenty of friends that will be joining me on this channel that they also have gear, and we can also review it as well. If it's something that you haven't had a chance to try out but would like to know more about from somebody with a little bit more personal view on it, instead of just looking at commercials and stuff like that, we'll give you true, honest opinions of what we believe. And again, thank you guys for everything that you do, and it's because of our viewers that we are able to keep these channels going. Later.